everyone, it's Kerry and welcome back to my channel, and for those of you that are new here, welcome to the flock. Today's video is going to be about skincare, and if you've been watching my channel for some time you will know that I have issues with adult acne, maskne, whatever you want to call it, and it's pretty bad at the moment. It's kind of getting me down, so I decided to take my husband's advice, pick a skincare regime from one brand and stick with it. So that is what I'm going to attempt to do over the next few weeks. So the brand that I've decided to go with is Roche Posay. I hope I'm saying that right. I can't guarantee that I am. Apologies if I'm not, but I did put a post out on the Glamour Club or Glamour Beauty Club Facebook page last week to ask for suggestions, and a number of the ladies came back and said that this was the best brand to go for. So I thought I would jump in both feet and order a load of boots. So I ordered the Effaclar gel cleansing or foaming, what's it called, purifying foaming gel, and this one was, because it's the 400ml, you can get a 200ml, but the 400ml was £13.87. So I started using this last night. As you can see, my skin is pretty bad at the moment, and it's got lots of scarring, and I'm starting to get them across my forehead as well, which I've never had before. So I'm not really sure what that's about. So I started last night. I used one pump of this. I could probably actually get away with using half a pump because it's quite, what's the word, visceral, so it foams up quite easily. So probably half a pump of this every morning and night. It smells quite fruity, which is nice. I like a nice smelling product. And then to go with the whole cleansing, toning, moisturizing regime, I then decided to get some of their astringent lotion. So again, this is from the Effaclar range, as is this one. So this is the astringent lotion. It's supposed to be a micro exfoliant and anti-blackheads. I did try this for the first time last night, and I must admit it did make me feel a bit dry around my nose area. So instead of using this twice a day, I'm only going to use this once a day, and I'll use it at night before I go to bed. And that's what I did last night, so I won't be using it today. I've already used this today. And then, oh, by the way, this one cost £9.37 from Boots, because they had 25% off the entire La Roche Posay range. So I am then going to follow it up as well this morning with this. So this is the Effaclar Duo Corrective Unclogging Care Anti-Marks, and I'm reading this off my list, anti-recurrence cream moisturizer. So again, you have to apply this to your whole face every morning and evening after cleansing with the gel, the foaming cleanser. So this was £12.75. You don't need too much of it on your face, so I'm just going to put some on here, because I do think it was the toner that caused the dryness last night, so I've not put too much on. I'm just going to pop it on now. It has got really good reviews, this, so I'm hoping that it works. But what I will do is I will check in with you every week over the next 4 weeks. So for you it will go by in a flash. For me it's going to take 4 weeks. And I hope that this works out for me. I would really like it to, because I'm pretty sick of having yucky skin at the moment. So yeah, I've not needed to put too much on, but I will check back with you next week. So week 1 of using La Roche Posay Effaclar system, and I think it is starting to get rid of some of the old scarring. Sorry about my chair there. I think it's starting to get rid of some of the old scarring. It's definitely not stopping new spots coming yet, so I've started to get some this side now, just to add to the annoyance, and a few more under here. So it's not stopping that. The astringent lotion is still making it really dry around my nose, so I've stopped now putting it on around my nose. But I think it is starting to make a difference in terms of, like I said, some of the old scarring. In terms of actual usage of the bottles, I've noticed that the moisturiser, I'm getting through that fairly quickly, and I'm only putting about an inch or so, squeezing out an inch or so onto my finger every time I use it, which is twice a day. But yeah, slow results. I would have hoped to have seen a bit more, a bit better results by now, but I haven't as yet. But we're only 1 week in, so I just need to remember that. So 1 week done. I will catch you next week and let you know if there's been any more progress since then, and to get rid of these horrible, ugly acne spots. So after 2 weeks of using La Roche Posay, I think my skin is starting to look a little better. I've certainly noticed that there hasn't been as many spots that have come out in the last couple of days, which for me is amazing because it's that time of the month and I always get more, and they're horrible and they're painful. But this month I'm not. I think there doesn't seem to be any new ones coming up at all. So I'm quite happy with that, and I think again it is starting to fade some of the old scarring. However, I have noticed that I have now got 2 cracks at the side of my lips. That could just be something else completely unrelated, but because they feel really dry, that could be from using the face wash. I try not to get the astringent lotion anywhere near the corners of my mouth because I know it dries it out around here. So it could be that, it could be something completely different. But what I have also had to do in the last 2 or 3 days, and again I don't know whether this has made a difference or not, is that I'm actually using the astringent lotion in the morning and the night now, but just on my cheeks and my jawline. So that again, that could be a reason why it's clearing up a bit more, and I'm not getting any more new spots. But that is it for week 2, and let's see how I get on with week 3. So I've now been using La Roche Posay for 3 weeks, and it's definitely starting to fade a bit more. I've not had any more spots come up. They're still here, and some of them are still quite dark, but I'm hoping that that will fade. And I've still got the cracking, unfortunately, around my lips, and I do think that that is from using the face wash. So I've now stopped using that twice a day, and I'm only using it once a day. Next week we're at week 4, when apparently my skin should be glowing and lots of fading should have happened and I shouldn't have any more spots. So I'll catch up with you next week and we'll find out. So we're now on week 4, the last week of testing this, and if I bring you in a little bit closer, you can see now that it has really cleared up the acne scarring. There's still quite a bit to go, so I'm going to carry on using it, but I will update in the comments below how I'm getting on with it in future weeks. So there we have it. 4 weeks of trying La Roche Posay range, the Effaclar Duo range, or Effaclar. Final thoughts. So, in terms of the results, I'm fairly happy with the results that I've seen so far. I know on their website, and when you see the advertisements for this, that it's supposed to make your skin look so much better within 4 weeks. And some people say that they can then go out without any makeup or any foundation or anything on. I wouldn't say that I've got to that point yet, but I do think if I carry on using this for another few weeks, then I may well get to that point. It has definitely lightened my skin, or helps that uneven skin tone. I wish there was something that could get rid of the dark bags under my eyes, or not bags, dark circles, and the other kind of pigmentation issues that I have going on with my skin. But for now, I'm quite happy with how much it's been able to fade that acne scarring. I have got a bit of cover up on now at the moment whilst I film. So overall, I'm quite happy. I will continue to use the range, and what I'll do is every few weeks or so I will just pop another comment in the comments below for you to let you know how I'm getting on with it. In terms of how well they have lasted, this I've been using now, so this is only a 40ml product. So this is the skin corrector, kind of like moisture lotion that you put on your skin. Been using this for about 4.5 weeks. I would say I've probably got another 2 or 3 days left in it, and I've been using that morning and night. In terms of the astringent lotion, you can see here that we are probably just over halfway, but less than a third left. Or sorry, just more than a third left. So I would say this is probably going to last me about another 3 weeks. And I've been using this twice a day. And then in terms of the 400ml cleanser, you can see here there is quite a lot of that left. So I think this is probably going to be lasting me another maybe 4 months, I'd say. I've only been using this once a day, obviously because I had the issues where it was drying out my face so much and cracking my lips here at the sides. It's not doing that since I've gone down to using that once a day. So in terms of usage, twice a day, once a day, and I think that's the combination that works for me. If you do decide to try this range for yourself, then you may decide to go for a different usage amount, but you really have to figure out what works for your skin. But I'm really happy with the results that I've seen so far. It's definitely helping to stop the spots from coming back. I've not had any new breakouts in the last, I'd say 10-15 days or so. So I would recommend it as, for correcting that skin tones and then getting rid of the acne scarring. And I think, for the price range, it's not bad as well. But yeah, I'm going to carry on using it. I will leave some notes in the comments below to let you know how I get on. If any of you have tried this before, please put some comments below and let me know what you think, or if you have any other ranges that your ride or die ranges that you would use. Again, pop that in the comments below, because you never know, that might help somebody else that's having the same kind of issues. I think next I'm on the lookout for something that will help with the different colour pigmentations that I've got on my skin. I have really noticed that more so since using this, just more around my eyes, etc., around here. So I do want to try and find something for that will help to brighten that skin, but it's not necessarily a cosmetic look, so i.e. you take it off at the end of the day. I would rather have something that works permanently for that. So I'm open to trying other things out. If you think that would help, then please again write in the comments below. But that's it for this video. I do hope you have enjoyed it and that it's been helpful for you, and please do remember to like, comment, subscribe, share this with your friends and family as well. For every comment that I get, for every like that I get, it really does help push my channel that little bit further out there. It helps with my analytics, and again, if you want to subscribe, I would love that too. But without further ado, that is it for today, and just remember, do whatever it is that makes you happy. Bye.